Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, July 11th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. This is Jay playing with the lights behind me. She's going to pull them down. And our energy mantra for today is, I nurture my soul-aligned path. Oh my goodness, today is big energy. So I mentioned it yesterday. We have this Mars square Uranus energy at 5 degrees. So 5 degrees, let's start there. 5 degrees is the degree of understanding. It's a degree of the mind. It's a degree of communication and listening. So make sure you find that balance in your communication and listening. Make sure you find that balance in action and listening. Find that balance in that yin and yang energy so that the actions that you do take aren't those knee-jerk, elbow-jerk, punch everybody out energies. What I love so much about today is that at the same time as we are being triggered, we are also being healed, especially as we bring our awareness, another 5 energy. As we bring awareness and understanding to the energy, we also have Mars Trine Chiron. So Chiron is that wounded healer. So as we recognize these triggers as things that are coming up for a reason, we can appreciate these energies. We can show up for these energies. We can show up for the parts of ourselves that are feeling triggered and bring that healing, bring that understanding. So often, understanding is probably one of the biggest pieces in the healing. And I don't mean understanding like why it happened, that comes down the road, but the understanding like, okay, this happened, there was a reason, and having that patience with that energy. So Chiron in Aries, retrograde, is helping us dig deeper into our soul. And as we dig deeper into that soul energy, we are finding the understanding, we are finding the healing. We're like, oh, okay, so this is part of my soul path, whatever it was. And it's meant to guide me in this direction. So if we can do that, we don't have to knee-jerk, elbow-jerk, throw punches all over the place. So that is really powerful. However, with Mars and Uranus being squared, those triggers are going to be happening. So be very aware of them. If you are taking action without thought and find yourself in that situation, take a step back. What would my soul do? And act accordingly from that place, if at all possible. Okay. So, speaking of triggers, we have the moon in Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio, actually, we've got a grand trine in water. So, woo! Emotions coming up to be processed. Moon in Scorpio, again, like I said yesterday, moon in Scorpio, you can be the scorpion. You know, when that reaction comes forth, you can be the eagle flying high. I see, there's a reason. Coming in for the landing, taking out the prey. Or the phoenix. Okay. What is my lesson in this? Where is my power in this? How do I transform myself through this situation? Moon and Scorpio meeting up with Saturn, this is divine responsibility. Saturn conjunct the South Node. What is this pattern that keeps repeating? What is it showing you? Where do you keep giving away that power? This is a big lesson for all of us. There's a place where we keep giving away that power. There's a place where we keep giving away that responsibility. When you give away your responsibility, you give away your power. So take that back. Be the phoenix in this energy, and stop playing in that pattern. Moon trine Neptune, Sun trine Moon. So like I said, Cancer, Sun in Cancer, Moon in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces. Our intuition is off the hook. So if you are finding yourself in these situations, sit down, ask your higher self. Sit down, ask for guidance, ask for signs. They will come forth for you. Pull some cards. Just because Mercury is retrograde doesn't mean that you can't get the answers that you need, the support that you need, the nurturing support that you need. That Neptune energy, sometimes people can feel really foggy in it, and if you're not getting the answer, that means that knowledge is not yours to have at this time for whatever reason. So it's good to accept that and be like, okay, so what is my next move? Even if my next move is being still and tending to the self. Finally, speaking of Phoenix transformation, I really want, I don't know, like a Pee Wee Herman doo-doo-doo-doo-doo thing there. Moon in Scorpio is meeting with Pluto, which Pluto has retrograded back to the 21-degree point. So Pluto is working to expand us through taking that responsibility, through taking that power back, realizing you have the power to transform whatever situation you are in. You really do. And so often we can get caught in that loop of feeling that powerlessness, but just because you feel that powerlessness does not mean it's true. That's part of the conditioning that you can get past. So, the cards for today. I celebrated when I saw this card. The Cups cards. The Three of Cups. Grand Trine Water. Hello. The Three of Cups. We are celebrating these feelings that are arising. We are celebrating that we took the damn cup. And we're taking responsibility for the damn cup. We are nurturing these feelings. This is worth celebrating. This is a really good thing. In the Osho deck, this is the card, like dance in the rain. Keep dancing through these feelings. It's part of the healing. Again, the understanding. This is happening for a reason. Is it pointing me this way? Is it pointing me that way? Or is it a sign that I just need to tend? So you've taken the cup. Meanwhile, in Osho land, Osho Zen Tarot, we do have the letting go card. So even as you've taken the cup, don't just hold on to the cup. Keep processing the cup. There's parts of things, and it's probably some of that powerlessness feeding in, where you're still holding on, this miser card. You're still holding on to something that needs to be let go of. It may be a grudge. It may be like, okay, I've forgiven, but I don't really know how to forgive this thing. Keep working on, like, I let this go down the river. Play poo sticks with the thing that you cannot let go of. Poo sticks from Winnie the Pooh, where he and Piglet would stand on the bridge and they would throw sticks in the water and like watch them go down. Imagine throwing these things in the water and letting the water like cleanse the energy between you and this situation, you and this person. This is a master level process. So there is mastery for this in you. We haven't reached the full maturity of it. So there may be some anger, and that's okay. Like, no shame in these feelings, but acknowledge it and acknowledge why it is. And again, it probably is going to come back to some of those knee-jerk triggers, pains, misunderstandings, and feelings of powerlessness. Finally, because she keeps showing up, Divine Mother, Empress energy. Nurture yourself through all of these things. And if you do have the knee-jerk reaction, be gentle on yourself. We're all feeling this intensity. So, that is it for today. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. Besides that, take a second. What are you grateful for? I am so grateful we are all picking up the cups. Cheers to you if I had a cup. Ching. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. And you do, 100%, you do have the power. Namaste.